Okay, sorry if it's really dark in here, but I just found out that I'm playing a Schoenberg piece with an orchestra, and I thought it would be fun to do like a little orchestra countdown. What you should do the days leading up to your concert. So if there's even a whisper of what you're playing next, start listening to it right away. Even if you don't end up playing it, you've learned a new piece. If you do end up playing it, you've got the piece learned. So the piece that I'm playing, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. Pelleas and Melisande by Schoenberg. I'll get the correct pronunciation before this video is over, but I am playing E-flat clarinet on it. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to listen to it, and I'm just gonna listen for the clarinets and see if I can hear the E-flat clarinet. I know you can in some places, but I'm gonna listen for the clarinets, and I'm just gonna listen to it without the music. If you find a score, which a really good resource to find a full score is imslp.org. I'll link it below. If you can listen to it with a score, that kind of cuts your time in half, where you're looking at music before you even get your part. You're looking at the score, you're seeing where the exposed parts are, how your part fits in to the whole symphony or whatever piece you're playing. So I'm gonna just listen to it first, and then tomorrow or the next day I'm going to find the full score online, see if there is one, and listen to it with the score before I even get my part. So the work kind of starts before you even get your music. So I will update you after I have listened to it, both just with my ears and with the score as well. I have found the score of Pelleas and Melisande, however you say it. And now we're going to follow along with the score with, hold on, a recording. Plug that sucker in. And now we listen. Pardon this, I just got back from a workout. But basically, after you have listened to the piece of music, so I just got the physical copy of my music. Before I even touch my instrument, I do have enough time to listen to a recording with my part, so that I know where different musical things happen, and so that I know how my part fits in with everything else that's happening. And then once I have done that and put in all my markings for that, then even still, before I put my clarinet together, because it's a rhythmically challenging piece, I'm going to go through and just learn all of the rhythms, so that when I'm practicing, it's purely just to get the notes and I'm not sitting there trying to figure out rhythms. And of course, the listening and the following along of the score, that can all happen while you're practicing. So the next step is to just jump in and start practicing. Say your part is about 7 pages long, so you want to start incorporating practicing your part in with your regular practice session. And if your part is 7 pages long, and if you have a couple weeks to learn it, you can break it up into bite-sized chunks, like learning 1 page per day. And then the next day, you review that page and then learn the second page. And then the third day, you review the first 2 pages and learn the third page, and so on until you have learned the entire piece. If you sit down with 7 pages of music and you try to learn it all in one sitting, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna half-ass it, and you're not gonna be as confident as you would be if you just took the time to really focus in on your part. Just wanna give a heads up. This is a montage of me practicing E-flat clarinet. So if you are wearing headphones, now is a good time to take them off. You've been warned. Okay, so after you're done practicing, then it's time to go to rehearsal. I really like to get to rehearsal about half an hour before it technically officially starts. So it is exactly 12 o'clock. Rehearsal starts at 12:30, so I'm gonna go inside and warm up and do the whole rehearsal thing. This time you should already be comfortable with the piece, sort of know what it sounds like and how your part fits in. And then after rehearsals, you're going to practice in conjunction with the notes that you will get after your first rehearsal. So I'm gonna go to rehearsal, and remember, the most important thing to take with you, aside from like your reeds and your music and your instrument, is to make sure that you have a pencil, because this is where you're gonna get all the notes that you couldn't get in a recording. So hopefully that'll make sense, and I'm gonna go to rehearsal now. Bye! And something that is not talked about is before your concert, you need to make sure that you have your concert black, or whatever the dress code is, like washed and ready to go. Make sure that, you know, all of your black clothes are clean, ironed, pressed, dry cleaned, whatever needs to happen to get you concert ready. You want to have that done before the night before your concert, or before 15 minutes when you leave and realize you have no black clothes to wear. After the first rehearsal, when you saw me in the car, one of the most important things about rehearsal, especially if you're filling in or subbing in, is to not be noticed. So if the conductor is constantly starting and stopping on a part that you're involved in, and it's something that you're doing, like playing out of tune or miscounting a rhythm, that is not ideal. So after rehearsal, the conductor looked at me and he's like, "E flat, I just need more of you in general." And I was like, "Careful what you wish for, conductor." In my next rehearsal, which was this morning, I played more, and everything was great. Today is June 8th, and we had our dress rehearsal today. I just finished the concert, and it was epic! Thank you so much for coming along with me on this musical journey. It was really fun for me to make this style of video, so if you enjoyed watching this style of video, please let me know down below in the comments, and until next time, go practice.